Hello everyone, this is W. Clay, your instructor for Theater 14C, Gangsters and Detectives. Welcome to the class. I'm going to go through and show you folks how to navigate through the class so it'll be easier for you to take it. And if any other questions come up, I will probably be adding a few more things as we go on, but I want to get you folks started so you can see the clearest way to get into this. Now, right now I'm working on a Mac, which may make things look a little bit different from what you're working with. And I'm going to be using Firefox as my browser. If you are working on a Mac, stay away from Safari. It doesn't work so well. If you're using a PC, I think you can use pretty much anything, although I've heard there are problems with Google Chrome. There are a couple ways to get into it. One is to go to the West Valley College website, which I'm doing right now. And Angel Learning will be located right here on the left-hand side. And I could click on there and it will take me. Also, I've created a bookmark up on my bookmark bar, so I can go straight to it if I want to. So I recommend once you go through the college website, then create a bookmark for it so you can get to it quickly and easily. Now your username is going to be your student ID number. This is my instructor ID number, and then your password is going to be your birthday. And it's listed on here, but it's a little bit further down here. So it says student ID and 6-digit birth date, and you are good to go. Once you log in, this will show you all the courses that you're currently taking. And obviously it's summer, so you're probably only going to be taking 1 or 2 classes. So Theater 14C is the one we're taking. And this is what the home page is going to look like. And what I recommend doing is reading the About This section and also the course announcements. And this will go through, and there will be a link to this video right here. And also there is quick instructions on how to take the class. So you go into the Lessons tab, etc. So read through this whole thing. This will give you the dates and everything else. And this will help give you, tell you a lot of the things that I might not be telling you right now. Pretty much everything you're going to find in this class is going to be under lessons. So if you click on there, this is where you're going to find the bulk of the class, all the course modules and everything else. Now it says class syllabus, read first. I recommend you do that. Now this is a PDF file, so when you click on it, it's going to want to download to your computer. So if I click on there, I'll open it with the preview, which is kind of like Adobe Acrobat, and this will give you the syllabus for the class. Read this. This has everything down on paper so you can see where everything is going to go, the schedule for the class, attendance, and then a few boilerplate things down on the back page. And I'll double check to make sure everything is in accord here, but you should always read the syllabus for any class, so this is no exception. So I'll go back over here to lessons using the back tab. And this is a compressed class, so if you look, everything is kind of squeezed on here. There are a few things grayed out here that you can't get into, like your exam and things like that, and those will become available when it's time for you to actually take them, but you may not actually be able to see them on your computer. I can because I'm the instructor, but you folks won't necessarily be able to see that. So I'm going to click onto a week folder right here, and so the first week, you folks are responsible for doing Lecture 1 notes, watching The Musketeers of Pig Alley, and Scarface clips. Now these are short clips, but I recommend watching the entire movie, especially for Scarface, if you can. The discussion questions, there's no reading question, but I have a blank there in case I change there. And then Lecture 1 in video form, okay, which is basically me going through the PowerPoint. And if you look up here on these lecture notes, this is a PDF, which once again will download directly to your computer, and you can look at it that way. And then you have lecture notes 2, white heat clips, discussion questions 2, and an actual reading assignment and reading questions. Now if there is a reading assignment, if you click on here, there will once again be a PDF, and this will have your entire reading assignment available to you. We were having a little bit of trouble with the book. Now my first one's a little wonky looking because I actually did this entire thing with my camera phone, and so it looks a little warped. The rest of the reading assignments look a little bit better than that, but they're all there for you. And let me go back to week 1 again and show you folks how that part works. On the discussions, if you click on there, there will be a discussion forum board, and I think some people have already put theirs on there. So what I want you to do is to answer these questions as it says here. and do a new post to answer all three of these. And as you can see, a few people have already done that, which is awesome. And you folks will be doing these for every week. And in this particular case, I go back here, you've got 1, 2, and 3. So you've got 3 weeks worth of discussion and reading questions to do. Now let me show you the clips too. I'll go to Musketeers at Pig Alley. Now that is going to have a password and our username and a password. And on here you can see right under the title, right over here, the login is WM Clay and the password is media. So those are already here because I've already clicked on those. And legally that's pretty much the only way we can do this because you have to have it encoded. So when I start playing, this will start showing that, and you can click on here and you can watch full screen. Good stuff. This is a fun little movie, so I recommend watching it. It's kind of where everything began. Alright, let me go back out of the lessons so you can see how those work. So you've got week 1, and that will have 3 sets of those. Week 2, that'll have 3 sets as well: British gangsters, postmodern gangsters, race and culture. And then week 3 will only have Japanese gangsters. Then it'll be time for your exam, which is July 7th and 8th, and that will open up for you for those particular dates right there. And then we'll jump to detectives, week 4, week 5, etc. Now you're free to work on these modules at your own pace. So if you get a little bit ahead, that's fantastic. You get a little bit behind, that's all right as well. But I want you to make sure you have all the gangster stuff done by the time we finish the exam. So by July 8th, you have to have all the other modules finished before we jump onto these. So you need to catch up with that. Now the other thing, so the exam is going to be a set date. That's not flexible. July 7th and 8th, that's when we do it. If you have a problem with those dates, you need to let me know and we'll work something out. Also, July 25th, this is when your class project is going to be. Okay, now let me click on this for the info and samples. So here's another PDF that will explain to you what it is. And here's an example of a paper, here's an example of a script, here's an example of a video. You only have to do one of these things. You don't have to do all 3. So choose whether you want to do an essay, a script, or a video. But I want to make sure that if you do an essay, you do it, proper format, and you follow the rules as put in these guidelines. The script needs to be in proper script format, okay, and I have a script template so you can do that. And there's also paper writing tips handout here too. And then same thing with the video. It has to do with gangsters or detectives. If it doesn't, then it's kind of hard to make it work for this class. Alright, and when you have that finished, you will be turning that into the class project Dropbox. So if you click on here, put its title, and it'll already tell me your name. And then if you write in an essay or script, paste it into this area right here. Okay, copy and paste there, and then also include an attachment. It's always better with Angel to be safe than sorry, so make sure you do all of that. And do it twice. If you did a video, then put a link to your YouTube location. So upload your video to YouTube or another video site, and then paste the link here, and then I can watch it. Alright, so that gets us through that. And then your final exam is going to be July 27th and 28th. And then I'll also have an extra credit survey for you. It's not going to be this one, it'll be a different one. So it's going to be grayed out until I figure out exactly what it's going to be. And I can figure out a way to get that all worked out. Anyway, that is the way the class works for the most part. And I'll be adding some more of these modules, and I'll be emailing you folks links to them just so you can figure out how to do your papers and things like that. I'll do a specific one for that, and then specific ones for any other frequently asked questions and things like that. And if you folks have questions for me, go to the Communicate tab right here and go ahead and send me a message through Angel. If you send it to my regular email, it'll get mixed up with all the administrative stuff. So send it to this one. So just click on Quick Message and send me one. So I believe you just click 2 and you can select me, put your name in the subject line, and then whatever it is pertaining to, and then send me the message, especially if you want to do credit, no credit, or something like that. I think that is pretty much it. So we'll go back to course. So good luck, everybody. And remember, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And I hope you folks have a good class. Thank you very much.